Good morning. It is Tuesday and we are going to get ready for the day. It is an early Tuesday morning, so we are going to talk about who has an early week this week. Not really early, I guess you wouldn't say early week this week, but who has a short week this week with it being Thanksgiving? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I want to know who has a short week besides me. Who has a short week this week? Like, tomorrow is my last day for the week, and I am so super excited about that. You just don't even know. I am ready for a weekend. I'm ready for a long weekend, if that makes sense to anybody. I am ready to just kind of chill out. I'm not even sure that on Wednesday when I leave work, if I'm not gonna just come home and not leave my house again until like Black Friday. And you know what? I'm not even sure I'm gonna leave my house on Black Friday when I can shop from my recliner. I'm just saying. Tends to make it a little easier. And right now, I like easy. I like work smarter, not harder. Am I right? Am I right? I feel like I am. Okay. We've got our face on this morning. So, we're gonna spray and let that set in a little bit. And then we're gonna blend using my detail brush today. Remember, all of our brushes are dual-ended. So I'm gonna start with lightest to darkest to lightest. Ooh, can you tell that I need a short week this week with work? Holy cow, that was really backwards. And I'm just gonna tap in to blend. And then I go back over into my lighter shade, which is my highlight, or in makeup land would be considered your concealer. So right now what I'm doing with my main highlight is what we call it in Seint world, is that would be considered your main foundation color. So your skin tone color would be your main highlight, and then your brightening highlight, which would be just a lighter shade, would be considered your concealer, like I said, in traditional makeup world. But since we have moved beyond traditional makeup world, thank goodness, because this stuff is amazing, especially if you have mature skin like I do. And when I say mature skin, I mean pretty much anybody over the age of 30. I mean, let's just be honest. Which I am far beyond the ages of 30. And that's okay. But you know, the old saying is, if I knew then what I know now, would I go back? No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe, just simply because times were way different back then. And when I say way different, I tend to think that they were a little bit better. Like, sometimes I feel like I was born in the wrong century. But that's okay. I am thankful for being here now and what I've got and my family and my friends and my career. So all right, we've got our main shades blended out, and now we're going to go in with our bronzer, and I'm going to start showing you a tip with my bronzer today. where I'm gonna go in like normal, where I go in just kind of a C pattern. Because you're gonna go wherever the sun is naturally gonna hit your face. I do go just a little bit on the tips of my nose and a little bit on my chin area. But then for a little bit of extra pop today, I'm gonna go in with my illuminator and I'm gonna go above where I placed my contour. Just for a little bit of extra pop for today. And again, I am still achieving this literally with my entire one compact. And then I'm gonna go in with my blush and bronzer brush, and I'm just gonna start tapping in to blend out. But since today is Tuesday, we're gonna call that Tip Tuesday too. So if you want like that little extra pop of color with your illuminator, just to kind of make your bronzer maybe stand out just a little bit, then there is where you could place it, or you could even mix it. Like sometimes I even mix it before I put it on my face. Like I'll dab my brush into both of them, I'll put them together in my palette, and I'll just kind of dab both of them together, and that way they're mixed before I even put them on my face. So there is another little extra tip for you that you can do with your bronzer and illuminator if you tend to want to use them at the same time, or for just a little extra pop of color. Flip my brush over, just kind of lightly go over everything that I just did, all the way down to my neck. And that is my bronzer and my illuminator. And now for my lip and cheek color today, I'm gonna go with this one, which I know some of you are probably like, oh my God. I promise, watch this. Just tapping, just lightly. And look at that. Look how pretty that blends out. You know? Just right there at your cheekbone. And again, going up, because you never want to drag anything down on your face. You want it to have the appearance of being lifted. But just look how pretty and glowing that turned out. I know that color, I really need a short week. That color, some of you all were like, oh my gosh. Here it is. Now, can you believe how different it showed up on my lips? And again, my whole face in one palette. One palette. Now I'm going to do my eyes, and I'll come back and show you the finishing touches. So stay tuned. Okay, here's the finished look. Eyes, brows, and everything. I will list the products that I used, and if you are ready to be color matched so that you can also take advantage of our amazing Black Friday deals that we've got coming up, comment turkey and I will be in touch. Hope everybody has a great day. Be blessed, be humble, be kind, and as always, be amazing.